Hey man, got a new carry rig. Little concealed rig. I'd normally do open carry, but the assembly we attend weekly asked that a couple of us men make sure that we're carrying, but carrying concealed. And so I had to go set up a new rig. So I'm going to show it to you. My normal full size IWI Jericho was just a little too ostentatious, I guess. But the other thing, the question that brings up, though, that are Christians, are followers of Jesus, allowed to carry guns? Aren't we supposed to turn the other cheek? Are we allowed to defend ourselves? Yeah, I mean, the answer is obviously yes, but we have to know why. That's not for today, and we're not going to talk about today. I'll address that in another video. It's not good enough for us to just say, well, of course. You know, we need to have a theological reason why turn the other cheek doesn't mean that we can't defend ourselves. But like I said, another day. Today, let's take a look at this this rig. Let's see if I can do this without too much wiggling. So if you've watched the channel for a long time, you might remember this little Ruger EC9S I got from Mariah several years ago. She doesn't like it. We're going to get her something else. But it turns out to just be a really good little carry gun. I'll tell you why here in a minute. But the rest of the rig is this little inexpensive holster we got. It's from Gun and Flower. I don't know. But it's got a retention on it, which I refuse to not have retention on holsters anymore. I had a very embarrassing incident where my gun popped out of my holster, and I realized that that was stupid and unacceptable. So I will not have retention. I will not have retention. Some people don't like this this particular style here. The reason being, let's see if I can show this. All right, some people don't like this style, I've read, because they say that you can, when you depress the release and you pull the pistol out, your finger can fall into the trigger guard. But for me, this is coming out exactly where I would want my finger, straight and extended along the side of the firearm. So this one at least doesn't have that problem. Thank you. I've canted the holster backwards so that it's a little bit muzzle forward, a little bit butt backwards. See if I can show you. So yeah, that's how how it would sit. The clip would be on my belt, and you see the pistol's just canted a little bit backwards, and that is allowing me to, when I grab it, to grab it with a much more natural straight wrist and draw with the pistol in a more natural ergonomic angle. And it appears to be allowing me to get on target much quicker and more reliably. I'm going to see about I'm sure this is something smart people have known for a long time, that if you angle it back a little bit, your wrist is able to stay straighter when you grab the pistol. I'm probably going to adopt it with all of my holsters. This EC9, I actually haven't had it for a while. My son has had it for a long time. I got it back from him when they asked me to be concealed, because it's just really, look how nice and thin it is. It's just a great package. Let's say a great envelope. You know, my whole hand fits on it. You know, my pinky can get on there with the extended mag. You can get a good grip on it. It's nice and slim. It is, yes, it is loaded. I don't want to hear anything from the safety crats. It is a single stack 7-round magazine, which is all you freaking need for most self-defense. It has a safety. That's my other thing. I won't not have a safety on my carry guns. I know that goes through phases of popularity and unpopularity. That's a faddish thing. I decided a long time ago that I am not SEAL Team 6. I will never be SEAL Team 6. I need a little bit of margin of error in between me and something irrevocable. So I insist on having a safety on my carry gun, which is why I'm not too concerned about manipulating it here loaded on camera, because finger straighten off the trigger, safety. Don't point at anything you're not worried. You're not, never pointed at anything you don't want to kill, and nothing bad will happen. You can handle a loaded firearm safely. Anywho, there you go. So I really like this little pistol. It was really inexpensive. It may have even been under $200 when I bought it. Sights aren't fantastic. So the EC9S was a budget option, which I desperately needed at the time and would still need today. I mean, I'm not, look, obviously no one's shooting Brunos or whatever the hell, Burnos around here, So the sights are not fantastic. I'm gonna probably at some point paint them just to highlight them a little bit. I'll get some kind of white paint and outline those sights from here. But that is my Sacred Duty EDC rig. My normal EDC is still going to be the full-size Jericho, but for when I need to actually go concealed, this is going to be it. And I will not be undergunned, not for EDC. 8 rounds of 9mm in a decent little package like this is more than good enough for 99.9% of stuff. All right, man. We appreciate you. Thank you.